Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Mustard Butterfly, a home for good, a home for change, a home for women. I'm Doyin, and if this is your first time here, hello, hi, welcome. We are Holistic Health Hub, sharing the joy of eating well, knowing God, and embracing the right mindset. And if any of this resonates with you, then please subscribe to see more of our videos and to join our growing community of women. I'm super excited this month, and I think it's because we have our first ever challenge coming up. And I just love a good challenge. I'll share more details on that at the end of this video, so stick around, watch till the end to find out what it is. And in line with that challenge this month, we are exploring detox. Detox, this word, detox, we hear detox. I'm sure we've heard this word so many times. What is detox? Detox is simply the removal of toxins from our bodies, from our environment, and we do it because to live better, to function, to have better functioning bodies, to have better functioning environment, like better living conditions. That's why detox. And naturally, you know, we have, God in his creative way has given us organs that do this for us. Things like our liver, our kidney, our lymphatic systems, intestines. These are there to remove, to expel, to get rid of toxins. Why is it that it's such a big deal then? Why is detox such a big deal? And it's because we live in a world that's just less than ideal. We don't live in a perfect world. We are exposed to toxins every single day, even more and more. Like as the day goes on, there's more that you have to, that we're exposed to. And that's why we need to take more of an active stand. We need to take more of an active position and just be more intentional with our, with detoxing, with supporting these organs to do what they're supposed to do. Because naturally, if we lived in a perfect world, we would probably not even have to think about it, because it would just be seamless. We'll take in, we'll eat, and then it will just, the system will do what it needs to do. Where do we find these toxins? We find them commonly in our cleaning products, in our, as women, in our beauty products, our cosmetic, our makeup. All of that contains chemicals that are mostly toxic. They're not the best for us, they're not best for our skin. Also, of course, the biggest place I think is in our food, because we can go every day and not wear makeup, for example. We can go every day and sometimes not use the harsher cleaning products, but we mostly eat daily, and a lot of these toxins are found in the foods that we eat. And whilst we can't I don't think we can ever be completely toxin free, but we can be toxin less, and that's where detox comes into play. Now obviously detox is it's so wide, it's so broad. You could not completely get rid of toxins. You can't control necessarily what's in the air. Sometimes with cleaning products as well, there's so many things that we can't control. But one area of detox that I think that's a big area, and I think we have more of a control, that we can take more of a control on, is in our food, like what we eat and what we ingest. And along the way in this month, I guess I'll share the foods that we need, because some foods are better in supporting our organs, and some foods aren't. Like some foods are just, they're not foods, but we have come to see them as food, but really our body's just like, what is this? But our bodies are so amazing, they adapt to whatever you give them. So whatever condition you present your body, adapting doesn't mean it's functioning well. And so what are the signs? How would you know when your body is screaming for help? How do you know when you need a detox? I think we all need detoxes, like I said, because this is something that we come in contact with every day. And even with our food, sometimes even when we believe we're eating clean, because except we're growing our own food, if you're not growing your own food, chances are there's some kind of preservative that contains toxins. You can't completely get away from it. That's why I think everybody needs a detox generally. However, in the case where you don't know, or you haven't taken these precautionary measures, or you don't eat, these nutritionally dense foods, how do you know? What are the signs to say that, hello, you need a detox? I'll share 5 of them with you. The first one is irregular bowel movements. So we are meant to, we're meant to get rid of waste every single day, if not once a day, at least once a day. I mean, some people are fortunate enough, they go, more than once in a day, but we should technically get rid of waste, because as we're eating, it should be going right out. There shouldn't be any stuck. It shouldn't be stuck. It should just flow through us. So irregular bowel movements, when you go 2, 3 days, 4 days without, going to the toilet, chances are you need to, there's something that you maybe need to stop taking into your body, and you need to add more nutritionally dense foods that can support, the kidney, the liver to do what it's meant to do, the intestine to push food down, the food you're eating, to get them inside, to get them out through the other end, because they're not meant to stay in our bodies. They're meant to be expelled. Well, our bodies are meant to take up nutrients that it needs from the food and get rid of the waste. But in a case where you're not getting rid of the waste, then chances are you need to address something, and you need to eat detoxifying foods, more detoxifying foods actually. Second one is when your poop smells like sewage. Now, I know our poo is waste. It's a waste product. It's not meant to smell like a perfume, but it's also not meant to smell really, really foul. When it does, it's because something is stuck. It's taken a while maybe for the food to pass through, or we're just combining so many things that a lot of fermentation goes on in our body, and by the time it comes out, it just reeks. So if that's something you're experiencing, then chances are you need to switch things up a bit, add some more fibrous foods, and add it in the right way as well, because some people think, because I'm eating healthy, I'm eating healthy and my poo still stinks. Most times it's just sometimes food combination. So there is that as well. That's the second one. The third one I would say is fatigue. I know now and again we get tired, but if the feeling of tiredness is something you experience more than not, like if something you experience moment by moment, you're constantly always tired, then chances are your body is being overworked by the food you're taking in. Usually that's the most common. Of course, there are varied reasons, but these are just more common reasons why. But fatigue is usually is very much linked to food, the type of food, because if you're providing your body with the foods that it needs, that it requires to function better, it wouldn't be stressed out. But if you're constantly loading it with stressful foods, stressful ingredients that it does not recognize, it requires way more energy, and that energy that your body's using is stealing it from you, the energy that you need to function. So that's usually the main causes of fatigue. Like usually when people feel really tired and they go a day, fasting, for instance, you tend to report better energy and more energy in that day. So yeah, that's the third one. The fourth one would be that constantly having phlegm or belching, every time. I know these things, again, some foods you eat them immediately, you feel a bit of a phlegm. But if phlegm is like, if you wake up always like phlegmy and always belching every single time, of course belching is sometimes you eat something that doesn't digest properly and then you belch now and again. But if it's a constant, even without you eating, you're just like belching all the time, then chances are you need to readdress again what's going inside your mouth, what's going inside your body, You need to add more foods that support your body in the way that it wants to be supported. And finally, I would say, finally, another sign that you need a detox is when you have a lot of like blemishes, a skin blemish, and your skin is just very irritable, is a sign that there is something that that you're eating that your body doesn't like. Because I think our skin is one of the quickest way that our body uses to send us messages. So if you just see a random spot, it's not random, it's your body trying to function, and anything in its way will push it out. And when it does push it out, it comes through in our skin. And so yeah, these are 5 signs that you need a detox. Of course, along the way this month, I will share things that I have tried and I've come to know to work, that help me in my day-to-day to just live that, to live that detoxed life, because they're things that I would experience tiredness back in a day, but with the implementation of different, a new lifestyle, new way of eating, new way of being, I don't experience a lot of these things. So I'll share that along the way this month, and hopefully that can help. But yeah, if these are things that you experience, then you want to stick around. You probably want to try and come to do the challenge. Now, what is this challenge? This challenge is a 21-day challenge of whole foods, whole natural foods. No, as much as possible, no chemicals, nothing in a pack, things in its natural state. They have not been processed of any sort. So we'll go 21 days eating whole foods, and eating whole foods for 21 days. No chemical processed foods, all our spices and herbs, whole, everything whole, and just see how your body takes it. Trust me, I do this a lot. I've done this time and time. I do it yearly. I do it all the time. It's amazing. You feel so much energy. You feel a clearer mind, clearer focus. It's just all around great. So this is what the challenge is, and how it's going to work is it's going to be based on WhatsApp, because I just find that I think that's a bit more accessible to everyone. So when you sign up, and the link to sign up will be in the description box. When you sign up to this challenge, you will be added to a WhatsApp group, and from then we will share every day, the foods that the foods that we should eat, the recipes, if you need to. We'll have that group as an accountability as well, to help us feel that sense of community as we embark on this 21 days of whole natural food. So yeah, if you want to join this challenge, we would love to have you come on the challenge. So yeah, just go on the link in the description box and fill out your details, and we will be in contact with you, and then let's just walk through it together. And yeah, it helps when you're doing it together, trust me, because doing it alone, it's just, it's harder. Doing it together is much better, because you feel that support. Because remember, it's not what you do all the time, so now you're doing something different, you're going to need that support. So yeah, get on this challenge. I'm so excited for it, and I will share, there's a particular recipe that I have, a great, amazing, I think it's one of the best detoxifying things you can eat, you can take in. I will share that along the way this month. I will share different things on detox, like how the foods we need, the foods we should implement, incorporate in our diet to detox. But as a whole, with detoxing, the more natural you go, the better, because natural is natural. It's what our body recognizes instantly. So the less the processed food you eat, the better it is for your body. Thank you for watching. I hope you spotted a few signs that might tell you that you need to just do something else. You need to implement a new way of eating to detox. And stick around for more on Detox. Please like, share with your loved ones, subscribe, and let's get detoxing. All right, have a lovely week. Bye.